Hey there, fellow travelers, Mark here with woltersworld, and today we're here in Paris. Today we're going to talk about the 5 tourist scams you need to watch out for when you come here in Paris. And I have to let you know, Paris is a very safe place. Most likely you're not going to have to deal with any of these things, but I just want you to have a heads up so you don't fall for those scams or those things that might get you when you're a tourist. And I'm going to tell you, here in Paris, probably the one thing you do need to worry about are pickpockets in major tourist locations. Look, Paris is super safe. You usually don't have to worry about anything. But if you're up by Sacré-Cœur and you're walking through all the packed people in Montmartre, or you're going to up in the Eiffel Tower, or you're walking around the Louvre where there's lots of tourists, any place there's a lot of tourists smushed together, that is prime pickpocketing locations. Going in off the metro, Gare du Nord, Gare de Est, those stations there, I mean, you do have to pay attention to it. So I recommend you do to kind of cut back on the pickpockets. One, don't take anything extra you don't need with you when you're going out for the day. Look, use that hotel safe. Put your passport in there, put your extra money in there, the things you don't need, leave it in there so there's not something they can actually take. But also, have a crossbody bag, if you're going to carry your bag. If you're going to have a wallet, don't put it in your back pocket. Oh my gosh, your phone in your back pocket is like the most dangerous place to put your phone. It's so easy to swipe. Keep things in your front pocket. And also, no matter where you are, if you're going to be where there's tourists, pay attention to your surroundings, because a lot of times we get so enthralled with the sights, we forget about our stuff, all right? So that's the first thing I'd think about, is just dealing with those pickpockets at major tourist locations when there's lots of tourists around kind of batched together. You'll notice it's very easy to do. Now, something you'll see when it's maybe not so packed are the petition scams. Yeah, there's ladies that are walking around asking you to sign a petition. Oh, are you against domestic violence? Are you against nuclear war? Are you against the world ending? You're like, yes, obviously I'm against all these things. Look, there are no real petitions going around here in Paris. They're not asking you anything. Look, remember, you're not French, so your signature doesn't matter anyway, even if it was real, right? And so what a lot of times what they're doing is they're either sizing you up for their friend down the way, saying, hey, look at him, right-hand watch, he's got something, on there. They're going to do that. So you want to be careful with those people. And I say is, if you see them, just walk away. Do not make eye contact with you. And the thing is, they're going to come up and talk to you anyway. Like, hey, how do you? And you're like, no, just walk away. Like, I'll just literally, I'll be filming. They'll come up to me. I'll just walk off, grab my camera and walk away. And they get the hint. But the thing is, you just got to be careful of it, because there's literally no petition anywhere in Paris that's really asking you for anything. And if they ask you for money, literally no organization is asking for money on the spot. You're only helping out their organization, meaning them, the petition scammers. Now, another scam you got to be very careful with, because this is one people think will never happen to them, and that is the table swipe. If you're not sure what the table swipe is, it comes in 2 forms. One, you put your phone on top of a table, like you're on a terrace, enjoying beautiful Paris, and you have it sitting on top of your table, you're not thinking, someone walks by, you don't even notice them swiping your phone. Or what they might do is they might ask you a question, like put their bag down or put their coat down on your table when they say something, and when they go and grab their coat up, boom, your phone is gone, all right? So that's one thing I want you to be careful, like don't leave your phone on top of any terrace, any table. If you're outside, keep it in your pocket, okay? Keep it in your purse. And kind of also going with that table swipe is also your purse. Do not hang anything off the back of your chair. It's very easy to take things. If you've got shopping, don't put the bags behind you. Put the bags in front of you. And I'm saying, I know I say mostly when you're outside, but even inside, some of these people work that way, that their friend might tap your bag a little bit where the other one walks by and grabs it and they're out the door and nobody notices, all right? So be aware of that. Now, another scam you want to be careful of is anything that's free. Like, you'll see people that'll come up and tie a bracelet on you, right? Or especially your kids. I used to do it to our kids all the time. Tie a bracelet on them or give you a flower, and they're always like, oh, it's free, it's free. It's for love. It's a friendship bracelet. It's all about goodwill. And they're going to talk to you. They'll be so nice to you. My friend, let me, where are you from? They always start this way. And then they'll put it on you, and then they'll go, hey, how about a donation? Why don't you help out? Why don't you give me something? I gave you this nice bracelet for free. Why don't you give me something? Look, just walk away anytime that's there. And here's the thing, you could walk away, you say no thank you, no, and you try to be nice. They know if you're trying to be nice, then they're going to be meaner to you, because they figure, oh, you're going to be embarrassed if they make a scene, and so you'll give them money. And so then they'll say things to you, like they'll say horrible things to you. Look, walk away. If they get near your kids, grab your kid and say, get off my kid. Okay, and the thing is, if they start harassing you, look for authorities. Make it known. Hey, this person's harassing me. That could help out, but you do need to be careful, because you'll see ladies giving flowers, or someone will find a gold ring, like, oh, is this your ring? Well, this is really nice. Do you want to buy it? You're like, no, I don't want to buy it, but they'll harass you with it. So just remember, there is nothing free in Paris. Nobody's giving you a free bracelet. Nobody's giving you a free flower. No one's giving you a free ring. Never, okay? It's always a scam, so just walk away. And that's the thing, is sometimes, whether it's the petition scam or you see these people giving things away, don't make eye contact. You make eye contact with them, I guarantee they're going to come over and talk to you. Now, my next scam is one I think you need to know about when you're at the airport or you're at the train station. anytime anybody comes up to you and says, hey, do you need a taxi? They're not an official taxi. Official taxis in Paris only start at taxi stands, or you call them up to pick you up. They do not solicit people individually and go inside train stations, or when you're in Charles de Gaulle and you come out with your bags, there'll be people there ask, oh, do you need a taxi? And they'll stand right by the taxi stand, so you think, oh, they must be the taxi drivers that are in there. No, they're not. And sometimes they're reputable people. Other times, like, yeah, I'm gonna charge you triple the price and you have nothing to do because you have no way, no recourse to get back at them because it's just some random dude with a car. So that's what I tell you. If you need a taxi, go to a taxi stand or get one of the rideshare apps like Bolt or something, or Uber, and use those, because then you at least can track what's going on and you're not beholden to some weirdo. You don't know who they are or how to deal with them. So be aware of that anytime. And the thing is, I've been at the Charles de Gaulle airport and they're like, oh, taxi. I'm like, no. And I'm literally taking pictures of the taxi stand to get like pictures for a video. And the guy comes and harasses me to like, hey, let me see your picture. Do you take a picture of me? I'm like, no, dude, I was taking a picture of this. And they're like, because they know if they get caught doing it, they can actually get in big trouble. So be a heads up for that. And with Jocelyn, there was a time she was in one of the train stations and the guy's like, oh, you need a taxi? I'll pick you up right here. They got in, the guy's like, oh, it's 50 euros to get there. And she's like, that's a 10-euro taxi ride, because that's what they do. They overcharge you. And the thing is, they'll take your bags, put your bags in the back. They're like, oh, well, you already got the stuff in there. No, do not let anybody take your bags when it's a taxi thing, unless it's a taxi at a taxi stand, all right? And then I guess I'll give you a little bonus thing. ATM scams, okay? Now, it's not necessarily like scams, like there's not a ton of skimmers that like take your card number and things like that. You know, you're pretty much okay. But what I will warn you about, if you're getting out money, don't be like counting it out right there, because there might be beggars nearby, there might be people scoping out the ATMs. So just be careful with it when you are getting cash out. And to be honest, a lot of times you don't need much cash here in Paris because you can pay with card or electronic payments on your phone all over the place, all right? So if you want to learn more, like we have a whole long video, like 2 million view video about all the scams and tourist traps here in Paris, check out that video next to help you learn a bit more. And if you want to have an itinerary of Paris, we actually have a great 3-day itinerary you can download all on our website at woltersworld.com. Anyway, I wish you all the best. Oh, the link's below as well. But anyway, I wish you all the best, and watch out for those scammers here in Paris. But in all honesty, you're not going to probably have to deal with any of them. Anyway, have a great day. Au revoir from here in Paris.